Hi there, everybody. Welcome to our brand new show, The Dark Life, a very special live session where you can get to know who we are, what we do, and of course, to help you decide if you want to be part of the Job Doc family. My name is Morne, and I'm Job Doc's South African brand ambassador.
And this is Alina, Job Doc's brand ambassador for Latin America. As you know, here at Job Doc, we help incredible people find amazing jobs working from home for businesses based in the US. And for this edition of The Doc Life, we have invited three of these incredible people as our special guests to share with you, all of us, their work experience with Job Doc. So please welcome Lynn, Mariana, and Alberto. Hi, guys.
Hi, good
Hi,
afternoon.
Lina. Hi, Morne.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for being here. It's the first time we have guests on our new show, so it's an honor that you are part of this journey. So thank you so much for joining. Okay, so to the audience, maybe you are good at marketing, but you also love administrative work. Which position do you think fits you the best? Well, today we will be answering all of the questions that you might be burning to ask regarding virtual assistants. And you can also leave a question in the comment section for our guest stars regarding their work experience, and they will be answered at the end of our live session.
But before we start asking our guests about their experience, I would like to ask you guys, our special guest stars, to share with us the country that you're from, the name of your position, and also how long have you been working with us here at JobDoc. So let's start with Lynn.
Hi, my name is Lynn, and I'm from South Africa. And I work as an executive assistant as well as a legal assistant to a law firm in the US. And I have been with JobDoc almost 9 months.
Thank you so much, Lynn. And how about you, Alberto?
Actually, I've been around the same time for about 9 months. I'm also an administrative assistant as well as a legal assistant for a firm located in the US. I am located in Mexico right now, so I'm Mexican, probably.
Thank you so much. And Mariana, can you tell us your information, please?
Sure. I'm a marketing assistant. I'm based in Mexico, and I work with a law firm that's based in the East Coast of the US. And I've been with JobDoc for over a year.
Thank you, Mariana.
That's amazing. Thank you, guys. Okay, so now we would like to know more about your experiences working with JobDoc. And we have prepared some questions for you guys. Okay, so Mariana, I'd like to start with you. How did you prepare for the JobDoc interview?
Well, I think that the description of the job post is so detailed that I think that just giving it a good read beforehand really prepares you to know just what JobDoc is looking for and what type of answers would assure that you will get the job. And also on the technical side, I think that making sure you have a good Wi-Fi connection and that you show up on time and that you have a clean background and just those small details that also give you lots of extra points, I think.
Yeah, I totally agree, Mariana. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. Alberto, how did you prepare for the JobDoc interview?
I think I can relate a lot. Personal experience, I felt like there were breadcrumbs, like follow the breadcrumbs and you will get to where you're going. And I just did that. And as far as of the interview, well, you just do your best, you just present yourself as who you are. And I gotta be honest, it feels weird, but you gotta trust the process. It's something weird, but if you read, if you pay attention, you get the notion of what's needed to get into the JobDoc.
I totally agree. You should just trust the process. You made a very good point. Thank you so much, Alberto. And Lynn, how did you prepare for the JobDoc interview?
Well, it's like Alberto and Mariana said, the way JobDoc did it from the beginning, if you just focus and you just, read carefully and you just focus on what they're asking you, they actually prepare you right from day one. And what I did to prepare is also the technical issue. I spent a day making sure everything was right and everything was good. And mostly spent the day trying to remain calm and just focusing, get myself not to be, all over the show, but just rather just to be centered, to be calm. And I mainly concentrated on being myself. And the person that interviewed me was just so, how can I say, they put me at ease right from the very first minute. So that is how I prepared.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing it with us, Lynn.
Thank you, guys. So for our next question, it's regarding the skills. So Alberto, can we start with you? What skills do you need to be an administrative virtual assistant?
Well, the usual, you gotta be able to process, word processing skills, maybe, oral communication, computer, the usual, but you have to have self-motivation. You gotta got discipline. You gotta be able to think quick and react on the spot, maybe Lynn can relate a little bit more, but sometimes you gotta get things ASAP. You don't have any time to, and you gotta be pursuing this and you gotta be pursuing that. So it's a challenge. It's a daily challenge, but that is the awesome part of it, right? I never had the same day repeating on my work, like never before. I've had different jobs and always had the same experience on a daily basis, but on this one is something that it's well beyond the normal for me, and it's great.
Thank you, Alberto. So Lynn, can you agree, or what skills do you think are needed for your respective position as a legal and executive assistant?
I totally agree with Alberto. Everything that he said is spot on. I agree with each day is not the same. There's always something new and interesting and challenging that arises. The skills that I feel for an executive assistant to the CEO is you have to be organized and you have to be calm. And also you need to be coming up with solutions to problems and think on your feet. And I love that. I love the ability to be challenged, and in all situations, you never know exactly what's going to arise. And on a legal side, when you're dealing with the clients and you're dealing with the attorneys, the skills you need to have there is accuracy and efficiency, and definitely attention to detail. But I agree with Alberto. It's always a challenge, and it's the best ever.
Thank you, Lynn. Mariana, how about you? Do you agree with them, specifically for the marketing assistant position? What skills do you think are required?
Yeah, I agree with Lynn and Alberto that you have to be organized. I think especially because, you're working from home and you have to set yourself a schedule so that you get everything done that you need. And I think that on marketing, it depends on the firm, but for the firm that I work with, I do a lot of content creation. So it's design skills, writing skills as well. I do copy, I do promotional emails, I follow up with some clients. So definitely writing skills. And also I think that conceptual thinking, like being able to just think of a project, but making sure that you have the skills to implement it and also to be able to measure it, because marketing, it doesn't really, you have to be able to know what worked or not.
Yeah.
So yeah, that.
Thank you. Thank you, Mariana. Thank you, guys. So let's move on with the next question.
Thank you so much, guys. The answers to your questions are great. I hope the audience is taking some notes. Okay, so Lynn, I want to ask you, what software do you as a virtual executive and legal assistant use?
I use Gmail for all email communication. I use Google Calendar for calendaring and setting of Zoom appointments. Zoom, obviously. I use a software called MyCase, which is the legal case management system. We work on that quite a lot. We use RingCentral for phone calls. Everything is over the internet. So RingCentral is the voice over internet provider. And yeah, pretty much I live in those programs.
Thank you so much, Lynn. And Mariana, what software do you as a virtual marketing assistant use?
Well, Zoom as well. And I use a CRM software, which is a client relation manager, which is called Contextually. There's also another that's called Clio. That one, they use more like the people that are working in the office, but it's specifically designed for just legal clients. And on the design side, I also use Photoshop and Illustrator.
Wow, that's interesting. That's amazing. Okay, so Alberto, what software do you as a virtual administrative assistant use?
I think in overall just the same Outlook Office. You know, I use sometimes there's something called Time Zone Ninja, helps me with scheduling appointments when there's a time difference well, there's a time zone difference. I use my case as well. I also use Westlaw, a little bit of Westlaw from now and then. And I also use a lot of Dropbox. Uh, I've contributed my office with some designing work as well, so I also use Illustrator and Adobe, just overall all the time.
Awesome. Thanks, Alberto.
Okay, so for our next question, we would like you guys to tell the audience what are your duties or your daily tasks. So Lynn, let's start with you.
My duties as an executive assistant is I manage the emails and calendar for the CEO of the law firm. I also set up all of her Zoom meetings for her. I assist with all the CEO's travel arrangements, be it flights, hotel accommodation, transportation. I also communicate on behalf of the CEO if there's anything that needs to go out to the rest of the team or to clients even. I also pull reports for case analysis that she needs. I assist with training of new staff and members, and I also assist with the firm's policies and procedures.
Thank you, Lynn. Alberto, how about you? What are some of your daily tasks, your most important duties as an administrative assistant?
Well, I think the most important one is follow up with clients. That is a daily one. You gotta keep a big list on it. You know, responding to calls, phone calls, emails, scheduling meetings, sometimes some back and forth with the clients or with opposing counsels. It depends a lot on the daily tasks that we have assigned, but on how the cases are going or how the clients are reacting, how everything is going on in the office. But overall, it's just provide the customer service as a first point of meeting for the client, right? I think that is one of the biggest ones. If I'm picking up the phone for my boss, I gotta be able to communicate what my boss is communicating, right? That's the main one that I focus on, I think.
Thank you, Alberto. Thank you so much. And Mariana, how about you? What are some of your daily tasks, more important tasks as a marketing assistant?
Well, we do monthly campaigns, and each campaign has a theme. So I distribute that throughout my weeks, my days, and really the products that I have to review are social media content. It can be images, it can be video, copy, webinars, newsletter, the podcast script, because we have a podcast, email campaigns, and also I'm the direct contact for marketing vendors. So the person that manages the website, the person that does the Facebook ads. So, I mean, it varies from day to day what I have to do, but overall, like every month, that's what I have to produce or create.
Thank you, Mariana. Thank you so much, guys. We're pretty sure that your answers and testimonials will encourage many people that want to know more about JobDoc and maybe also apply to one of our job offers. Thank you so much for your commitment, really.
Yeah, I totally agree. Thank you so much, guys. So now we'll move forward with the questions from the audience. If you're watching this right now and you want to ask our special guests a question regarding their experiences, let us know in the comment section below.
And we'll give some time for you guys in the audience to ask questions to our special guests. And meanwhile, I want to share some disclaimers, important disclaimers that we do need to talk about. And the first one is that please take a lot of care because we never ask for money during any step of the application process. Our special guests can back me up on this one. We never ask for money during any step, so please take care about that. If someone's asking money for you guys, please be sure that that's a false account. That's pretty much scam. So please don't give out your money. Take care. And another disclaimer number 2, we are not related to a call center. We're not a call center firm. So we have received many questions asking if we are similar in any way to that firm. And the answer is no, this is a different type of firm. Also, our special guests can back me up on this one. So yeah, I think we can move on with the questions. Morne, from the audience.
Okay, Mariana, it seems like we got a question for you. Greetings from Honduras. I'm interested in the marketing assistant position. Mariana, do you think having a graphic designer background is important for this position?
I think it's a plus, but it's not necessary. I do have a graphic design background. So obviously I've been able to bring, when I first started out, it was something completely new for the firm because one of the first things that I did was to make sure that the branding for the firm was cohesive in a visual way. So it's a plus, but I think that there are so many tools available, for example, Canva, that are so helpful in regards to graphic design that I wouldn't say it's a must. It's just a plus.
Thank you, Mariana. Okay, we are receiving some more questions. Alberto, I think this one's for you. It says, hi, Alberto, should I be tech savvy to become a virtual assistant?
Well, absolutely. I think not only to be a virtual assistant, right? It's 2021. We should always be able to keep up to any challenge that life is throwing at us, right? And if the norm right now is that technology is boss, well, follow the boss, right? Just follow the lead, and well, not follow the lead, but do your best to keep up to that knowledge.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure, it would be a lot, well, way helpful.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Alberto. We got a question for Lynn. It says, as a South African, do you have a work-life balance regarding the fact that you work on US-based time? Greetings from Cape Town.
Hi, Cape Town. Yes, I come from a background where I worked, long hours, etc. But working with JobDuck, you have totally a work-life balance. You work USA hours, but for me, it's not a problem because I work my best at night and I have the day to myself. I have the day to my family. I have the day to what I want to do, basically. So definitely, it was a dream of mine to have a work from home job with a work-life balance. And that is what JobDuck is, definitely.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you. So guys, now's the time for you to ask your questions. So keep them coming. We still have time. This one says, how soon do you receive feedback after the interview? I think I can answer this one. It's normally from 3 to 5 business days. But if it has been longer, please make sure you contact your guide. Please know that they are always there to help, and you can always ask your guide for the updates.
Okay, great. Thanks, Alina. I got a question here. It says, do you work from South Africa? I guess they are asking if we are hiring South Africans. Yes, Lynn and I are South Africans. So we basically hire from South Africa, Colombia, Argentina, Honduras, El Salvador, and Mexico.
On that note, I want to give an Independence Day shout out to Mexico, Honduras, and El Salvador. So congrats, everyone. And okay, so moving on with some more questions for our stars. I have one for Mariana. Hi, Mariana. What is your work schedule living in Mexico?
Sorry, couldn't activate a microphone. I also work with US time. I work with Eastern Standard Time. So for me, I'm just an hour behind from them. So I work from 8 to 4. I have an hour for lunch. And I mean, I love the schedule. I think that it's also, it's the schedule that we're used to in Mexico. So whenever I want to make plans with friends or family, I mean, I don't have any problem. And yeah, I mean, it's nice that it's like they said, work-life balance. It's just from 8 to 4, and then the next day 8 to 4, and I'm able to just focus on the job when I'm on the job, and then focus on just life and enjoying myself when I'm not.
Thank you, Mariana.
Thank you so much, Mariana. Alberto, it seems like I got a question for you. Do I need experience to apply for the administrative assistant position?
Well, I actually, when I applied for the marketing position, but there weren't any spots available. I think that my profile covered well enough to be asked for an administrative position. I got the offer, I accepted, and this is what actually I think it's the thing that I most appreciate is how you guys paired up me and my boss together, right? It's a really good chemistry out of the bat, right? It's a really good work relationship. I mean, we work in a tandem in a really, really good way, or at least that's how I feel, right? That you guys matched up like on point.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alberto. And well, just some general information for the administrative assistant. It's appreciated, and experience is it's appreciated, but it's not necessary. And for the marketing position, it is necessary. You do require prior experience. So for everyone that's wondering regarding the experiences, that's the final answer. And okay, so some more questions. This one's for Lynn. It says, I haven't seen your position of an executive legal assistant as of yet. How did you end up in that position? Was it a promotion?
I started out as a virtual assistant, and the company that I was matched to, the CEO required an assistant. And I basically started out working in intake, which means that deal with all the clients that come in. And then it wasn't long after that when my CEO said to me that she wanted me to work closer to her. But like Alberto says, we were so well matched to the company that I work for that the CEO and myself, we just clicked straight away. And we've been working together, and pretty much the role was created for me as the executive assistant to the CEO. But to answer the question, I started as a virtual assistant, went through the 3 months training through the company, and moved into the legal assistant and executive assistant thereafter.
Just to clarify, you started as a virtual administrative assistant, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing it with us, Lynn. I got a question here. Can I reapply if I was rejected? Yes, you can, but only if your process stopped before the interview. You will need to use a different email address for your application. So please make sure to read the instructions thoroughly for your application to meet our requirements. I will be hosting a live session this upcoming Monday on Instagram, the Doc Talk, and I will explain the application process. So please make sure to join that session, and I will talk to you guys about the process there. So yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks, Morne. Okay, so we still have time for another question. And let's see. There's so many questions coming up, and many greetings to our special guests. So, you know, guys. And they're asking, are you still recruiting? Yes, we are recruiting the 365 days of the year, 24/7. So make sure to apply now. Please go to our website on the jobdoc.com. And on the apply now section, you'll find out all the job offers that we have for you. And also keep an eye on for the newsletters that Morne personally sends for the weekly job flash, where he includes all the job offers that we have. So keep an eye on that. Yes, we are recruiting. We're always recruiting. And well, we highly encourage you to keep on applying. And well, I think we have reached the end for this live session. Thank you guys so much for being here, for joining, for sharing your testimonial with the audience. Thanks everyone in the audience, everyone who's watching this for tuning in. And well, we hope that this live session worked for you and gave you the information that you wanted. And also, we hope that this can encourage you to make your minds up and well, try to find out a little more about what we do here at JobDoc, about our team. And well, thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can always let us know. We're always active in our social media channels. So it can be a DM, it can be an inbox, and anything. We have almost every social media platform people answering for you. So let us know in the comments what you think. If you would like to keep on seeing more virtual staffers here with us that can share with you their testimonials. And well, I think that's everything for now. Morne, do you want to add something?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining us today. It was an honor having you here. I hope the questions that we asked could help the audience. So I would just like to say to the audience, thank you so much for joining us. And may you all have a blessed day or night wherever you are around the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lynn, Mariana, and Alberto. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for the invite. Bye-bye.
Bye.